MXD-02 Coefficient of Friction Tester. Operation Video. Preparations. MXD-02 Coefficient of Friction Tester. Specimens: knife, ruler. Specimen selection and sampling. Conditioning. Condition the test specimens in accordance with the required standard. The specimen shall be placed at 23 plus or minus 2 degrees centigrade, that is, 73.4 plus or minus 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit, and 50 plus or minus 5% relative humidity for no less than 4 hours, unless otherwise specified for the testing materials. Specimen selection. The specimen shall be free of creases, contamination, folds, or dust, etc. According to GB 10006 or ISO 8295, one specimen should be cut 63.5 mm by 100 mm, and the other one should be cut 200 mm by 80 mm. According to ASTM D1894, one specimen should be cut 120 mm by 120 mm, and the other one should be cut 250 mm by 130 mm. If the specimen is a rigid material, one specimen should be cut 63.5 mm by 63.5 mm, and the other one should be cut 250 mm by 130 mm. Turn on the instrument. Switch on the instrument and welcome screen displays. Press any key to enter the main interface. Parameter setting. Move the cursor to preset by pressing left and right arrow keys. Press Enter to enter the preset interface. Press left and right arrow keys to move the cursor to Standard and select Standard GB 10006. Press Enter to set parameters. Set rest time as 15 seconds, which is the time when the sled keeps still on the specimen. Press Enter to save the setting. Set US time as 6 seconds. The data collected in the first 6 seconds will be used to calculate the static coefficient of friction, and the data collected in the remaining time after 6 seconds will be used to calculate the dynamic coefficient of friction. The speed cannot be changed, which is 100 mm per minute, required by GB 10006 or ISO 8295. Press Return to return to the preset interface. Set amount as required and press Enter to save the setting. Set sled as 200 grams and press Enter to save the setting. Set bend as 80% and press Enter to save the setting. The oscillating coefficient bend is recommended to be 80%. If it is too low, the system may prompt that the test is failed. Select Yes or No for the print option. Press Enter to save the setting. Press Return to exit preset interface. Move the cursor to Test in the main interface by pressing left or right arrow keys, and then press Enter to enter the test interface. Mount the specimen. Put the 200 mm by 80 mm specimen on the plane with the testing surface upside. Lift up the specimen clamp on the right side of the plane gently and insert one end of specimen into the clamp. Release the clamp to fix the specimen. Make sure the length direction of the specimen parallel to the machine direction of the plane. Tape the other end of the specimen on the plane if the specimen is curly. Take the 63.5 mm by 100 mm specimen. Put the edges of 100 mm film specimen to the back or sled using specimen clamp and pulling the specimen tight to eliminate the wrinkles. If the specimen is a rigid material, fix 63.5 mm by 63.5 mm specimen on the back or sled directly with double-faced adhesive tape. Then place the sled with loaded specimen at the center of plane. Connect the load cell and sled with steel wire, which should be stretched almost straight, slightly loose. Start the test. Press Enter to enter the test interface. Press Task K and the system starts counting down. 15 seconds later, the steel plane will be moved and the force value will be cleared. When the time reaches 42 seconds, the test will be finished. When the test is finished, please remove the steel wire and the sled. Press Return so that the test platform will be returned to its original position, and when the indicator light on the right side of the instrument is on, it will stop. Test results. When the test is finished, the test curve and test results will be displayed in the test interface. The test results can be viewed in the screen. US is the static coefficient of friction. EOD is the dynamic coefficient of friction. Multiple tests. Mount the specimen again. Press Task K and the system starts counting down. 15 seconds later, the steel plane will be moved and the force value will be cleared. When the time reaches 42 seconds, the test will be finished. When the test is finished, please remove the steel wire and the sled. Press Return so that the test platform will be returned to its original position, and when the indicator light on the right side of the instrument is on, it will stop. Continue to test other specimens according to the procedures above. Test Report. Select Yes for Print option in the preset interface and press Enter to save the setting. The indicator light for the microprinter will be turned on. When the preset amount of the test specimen is reached, the microprinter will print the test report by pressing the Task K. Testing procedures for ASTM D1894. The operation is basically the same as that of GB10006 and ISO 8295. Insert the providing sliding rod into the eye screw locale. Screw the spring holder to the sliding rod from the other side of the locale. The slide and locale is connected with a nylon filament. Press Enter to enter the preset interface, and press left and right arrow keys to move the cursor to standard, and select ASTM-D1894. The speed will be 150 mm per minute SD4. Treatment after test. Pull down the dustproof cover. Switch off the instrument.